10 Things People Value in Retirement. I'm your co-host, Adrian Nicholson, and this is Retirement Lifestyle Show. Life expectancy in the U.S. has increased by about 10 years since 1950. As people live longer, the focus has shifted from just living longer to making those extra years meaningful. Today, 10 things you should focus on to help you live a safe, energized, and an enjoyable life for as long as possible. So we're going to start out with number one, which is a simple one, good health. Staying active, mobile, and mentally sharp is extremely important today. Common issues like osteoporosis, arthritis can impact the quality of life, which is why consistent, high-quality care really matters. Health is the foundation for independence, energy, and the ability to enjoy your daily life. So this is something that I found really interesting online, where adults with consistent physical activity reduce their risk of mobility issues by up to 30% in the future. So this is a great place to start and focus on when it comes to this podcast. Next is a one that we talked about a lot this year on the Retirement Lifestyle Show, the importance of relationships, and that's number 2. Family, friends, and building meaningful connections is very vital. Strong connections to family and friends keep people from becoming isolated and lonely. Companionships is vital at any age, but especially as we age. A strong support network report higher life satisfaction than those with more wealth but fewer relationships. This is something that we talked about when Retirement Lifestyle first started, when in one of our episodes where we had a guest that told us that support networks are a group of people, including family, friends, colleagues, community members, and professionals who provide various forms of assistance, such as emotional, practical, informational support during times of needs. This is where support networks are crucial for people's longevity and a quality of life in the future and retirement, and sometimes even in their career. Next, one of my favorite ones that people value in retirement, this is food. Enjoying meals, nutrition, and satisfying your taste buds is a vital part of life. Food that looks and tastes appealing with nutritional value is a necessary part of everyone's overall health and well-being. Proper nutrition improves immunity, energy, and even your mood. And this is one that I think sometimes gets overlooked, or people don't really plan for too when it comes to their budgets in retirement, how much you really do spend on food, whether it's groceries, dining out, lunch, and just having a great experience with it as well can be something that can really be impactful in somebody's lifestyle. Next, which is number 4 on the list of things that people value in retirement, is routine. Daily structure that creates purpose and consistency. A regular schedule can provide stability. With a routine that includes activities, meals, work, or volunteering, people can create a more purposeful day, which can lower stress. So, looking back at it, with a routine that includes activities, meals, work, volunteering, people can create a more purposeful day, which can lower stress and those uncertainties that come with the weeks and months and years ahead. Now we're going to move on to the 5th value that people really appreciate in retirement, which is community. Feeling part of something bigger and belonging. Whether you're participating in activities or finding companionships, being part of a community gives us a sense of belonging and connection that becomes even more critical as we age. Participating in group activities can also improve mental health as well. Community reduces isolation and gives people a sense of belonging. A good example of the value of a community is shown in blue zone regions around the world. These are regions which are areas around the world where people live a high quality life well into their hundreds. And this is something too that we've had a previous podcast on as well. So one thing these people in blue zones really value is community. Something that they also do a lot is they do a lot of walking. Another thing they do is gardening. Drinking wine too is something that people in blue zone contribute to living well into their hundreds with having a quality life. Something too that was interesting that we talked about a couple of years ago is a common place people are retiring as well is in college towns. And that's something too that we found very interesting, where College towns have a lot of activities, a lot of events, great healthcare systems, and it's easy transportation as well as something too that came up. This was something fascinating that I found that I thought was interesting to share. Next, a very important one is respect. Being heard, valued, and acknowledged is something that everybody wants. People can feel marginalized when, even after a lifetime of contributing to society, a job, a career, a family, or a community, and then they are ignored or treated like less than, can sometimes not be the best feeling in the world and can really impact somebody's lifestyle. Addressing people with respect and common courtesy is especially important in today's age to give back, to respect others, and overall create a safer, better world for everybody. Next, we have exercise, movement that supports energy and longevity. Physical activity and movement benefit the body, mind, and spirit at any age. Sports, walking, or simple exercises are beneficial for maintaining balance and coordination, which can prevent falls and other injuries. Staying active can help with improved memory and also lower anxiety. Number 8 on the thing that people value in retirement is comfort. A peaceful home and a stress-reduced lifestyle. Both physical and emotional comfort are vital for anyone's lifestyle. The ability to feel relaxed and at home in one's environment relieves stress and anxiety, greatly contributes to the overall quality of life and the quality of your sleep. The next one on my list, financial security, especially when it's about covering essential needs and wants. How do you boost your financial security though? We have plenty of episodes on the retirement lifestyle that talk about this, but certain areas I'm going to talk about when it comes to boosting your financial security, because again, it's something that people value in retirement. Number 1, having a financial plan. This is where you look at your assets, your liabilities, your income, your cash flow. You work all these numbers out and make certain plans and ideas as far as projections in the future, investment strategies, risk controls, tax efficiency, financial goals, and legacy planning. So when it comes to financial security, how do you boost your financial security? Having a financial plan, an investment strategy, risk controls, tax efficient, financial goals, and legacy planning. Retirees with a written financial plan report higher confidence and lower stress. The last thing that people value in retirement is independence. This is control over decisions and how life is lived. Most of us value our independence and want to maintain self-reliance as long as possible. As we age, we inadvertently need more help with certain tasks, but people who continue to do as much as they can for themselves have elevated self-esteem. So that's my quick rundown of the 10 things people value in Retirement Lifestyle Show. Our next episode of the Retirement Lifestyle Show will be our last episode for 2025. A sneak peek on that episode is we're going to take a whole look at the year 2025 and really do a year in review just so we're all ready to go into the holidays and the next year beyond. This is the Retirement Lifestyle Show, still going strong. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Follow us on any streaming services. Give us 5 stars. And if you haven't already, tell your friends and family about us.
Schedule a conversation with Roshan, Adrian, or Eric today at retirementlifestyleshow.com. Roshan and Eric are certified financial planner practitioners. They, along with Adrian, are investment advisor representatives and serve clients across the U.S. with financial planning and investment advice through Arete Wealth. If you found this show helpful, gained knowledge, or enjoyed the time you spent with us, tell your friends and leave us a 5-star review. This will help others discover the show. To access our show notes, to download any of the tools mentioned in today's podcast, to ask us a question, or to schedule a conversation, go to retirementlifestyleshow.com. All opinions expressed by podcast hosts and guests are solely their own. While based on information they believe is reliable, neither Arete Wealth nor its affiliates warrants its completeness or accuracy, nor do their opinions reflect the opinion of Arete Wealth. This podcast is for general informational purposes only and should not be regarded as specific advice or recommendations for any individual. Before making any decisions, consult a professional. The show hosts offer investment advice through Arete Wealth Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor, and securities through Arete Wealth Management, LLC, member FINRA, SIPC, and NFA. Finally, our music is The Chance by Jason Shaw and Audionautics. It's part of the YouTube audio library, and it's licensed under a Creative Commons license. I am Ray Voices. Thank you for listening.